enjoy it.
Eddie, what inspired you to get in the ring and spar? Was that the Canelo feint the day before?
Frank Smith said to me, let's go and do a spar, and I went in the ring, because we always have a ring set up in the hotel, and I went in there and there was cameras and people, and I thought, he's smaller than me. My dad phoned me up and said, stop beating up smaller people. But, you know, I thought we were going to take it easy, but he started sinking me. I broke my finger as well.
Do you want to call out anybody?
Sorry?
Do you want to call anybody out?
No. You've got to pay up, Ellie, to get knocking people out. You know, if you want me to knock out Leonard Ellerbe and you want me to knock out Jake Paul, you've got to pay me for that shit. Knock out Jake Paul, you've got to pay me for that shit.
What's good, family? So mash the like button, subscribe and lick off the bell. So we just heard there from your man's Eddie Hearn putting the fire, lyricking off on Leonard Snouterby, Leonard Noserby. Yeah, big snout having ass. Big snout having ass, Nick. Listen, now, for you man who don't know, if you search on the internet, Eddie Hearn sparring, recently Eddie Hearn punched up his younger apprentice. Forgot the guy's name now, but obviously I believe he's the CEO of Matchroom Promotions, but Frank Smith, that's it. But Frank Smith, I think, is about 10 years. Frank Smith's about, 35, 32. Eddie Hearn's 42, 45. So Eddie Hearn went in there, too long, too big, too strong, and punched little round looking ass Frank Smith. Got his little round ass punched all the way in for him. Big blobby looking ass. How you going to be young and blobby like that? Damn. What's wrong with these 2022 young blobby looking ass dons? Yeah, get in some shape, big blob. Big home comforts looking ass. Big home cooking. You can tell Frank Smith, he loves some home cooking, no doubt. But anyway, I've digressed. You see the title here. The title is Eddie Hearn puts it on Leonard Snouterby for some smoke. And the reason I tell you about the sparring session that's on the internet right now circling, the leaked sparring session of Eddie Hearn punching up Frank Smith, is because these events are interconnected. Eddie Hearn put the video out of him giving Frank Smith a boxing lesson, and the reviews were quite positive. Now, again, this isn't no coincidence. Eddie Hearn feeling himself right now. Yeah, I remember when Leonard Snouterby called out Eddie Hearn. Eddie said, "Oh, I don't want none of that." Remember? Because Leonard said, "Oh, I'm from the street. Oh man, I'm from the hood, and I don't play that, and I'll punch Eddie." Eddie kind of played it off, but now Eddie has got some accreditation, or has got some ratings from the street regarding his hands. And I gotta be honest, Eddie Hearn would punch up most of you, man. That's the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, as much as people don't like to hear it. Same as Jake Paul. Jake Paul will punch up 99% of the man listening to this video. Simple as that. And even myself, I ain't gonna lie. The chances are, based on the evidence, the chances are Jake Paul will punch me up. Bottom line, that's what the evidence says. Eddie Hearn, no, he ain't gonna punch me, but that's me, yeah, that's the YB. Most of you dons get punched up by Eddie Hearn, 100%, 100%. That's the thing. Most people, they see these cats on the internet, and Eddie's a big cat, yeah. Don't get me wrong, he's Silver Spoon, yeah. One dig to the belly, he ain't gonna want it like that. But as far as most of the internet trolls go, most internet trolls, they can't fight anyway. You understand? They stay woofing. They stay woofing on the internet. The only place trolls, the only place woofers can fight is in the comment section. That's it. Because I'll tell you what, even myself, not one of them goofy comment trolls in my DMs looking for smoke, looking for location. Not one. Yeah? All they want to do is stay woofing. Oh, why be this? Why be that? Eddie Hearn this, Eddie Hearn that. Anyway, Eddie Hearn has got some ratings right now, and he's feeding himself, and that's why he's offered to punch up Leonard Snouterby, and he's basically calling out Triller, send the coin. Now, in all seriousness, anyone from Triller needs to get on this ASAP. This ain't no joke. I want to see this. I want to see Eddie versus Leonard Snouterby ASAP. Genuinely, that would be for me a top 5 pay-per-view of the year, if not higher than that. To be honest, that'd probably be top 1. Think about it. In all seriousness, maybe not in terms of numbers, but in terms of hype from us hardcore boxing fans, can you tell me a fight you'd be looking forward to more than Eddie versus Leonard Snouterby? Imagine the build-up. And I can't lie, I'd actually back Eddie to win the fight. Leonard's about 60 years old. he out of shape, got a big snout, but then again, Leonard might be able to win because he can soak up all the oxygen in the room. Yeah? Leonard's got a special power. He can just absorb all the oxygen through his snout. And Eddie won't be able to breathe. Eddie will have to go to the Himalayan mountains to train, where it's low oxygen. Because trust me, when you're in the ring with Leonard Snouterby, you best be able to perform with absolutely critical levels of low oxygen. Because he's going to soak it all up with that big snout of his. Yeah? But now on a serious note, Triller, you heard Eddie. Eddie want that coin. And right now, he's feeling himself. He's got the ratings. People are saying, oh, Eddie can box a bit. And he can. I mean, for a big, long dude, he alright. For a big, long, old dude, for a big, long, old silver spoon dude, he alright. Like I said, 99% of man will get boxed up by Eddie. 100%. No doubt. Because most man can't throw no hands. That's the facts. Yeah? In fact, most hood dudes will get boxed up by Eddie as well. Can't throw hands. Useless. Yeah? Good at woofing. Good at woofing and good at talking and good at rapping, but they can't throw hands to save their life. That's a fact. Yeah, Eddie would run through 90%, 99% of roadman. They'd get whooped because they can't fight a lick. But anyway, Eddie, he want Leonard Snouterby bad right now. Super duper bad he want him. And I want to see that fight. So please, Triller, of all the bum fights you put on, this is a fight that people want. And in fact, I just want to see Leonard called out. Because Leonard give it that whole, I don't play that, I'm from the street. Well, Eddie playing that now. Yeah? And in fact, I think Eddie needs to go on the offensive. Yeah, he dropped the call out in this video, but Eddie needs to actually make a campaign here. Listen, Leonard, I want you bad. Yeah? You give it the big one. You said you can do this, you said you can. Don't forget, people, Leonard was the one who started this. Leonard was the one acting like he's a hard ass. So Eddie, for me, I think needs to go on the offensive and say, listen, Leonard, you've seen the hands. Do you want some? Or you're scared? Yeah? Leonard, do you want some of these hands or are you scared? I'm going to smudge that big snout of yours onto the other side of your face. Let me know. That's what Eddie should be saying right now. Yeah? Leonard, you've got a huge snout. And I'm fixing to push it, to mush it all round the face. You know what I mean? To mush it all round of the front side of your wig. That's what Eddie need to come up with now. Double down on his comments. Because I think, got to be honest, who am I going to back in that fight? Like I said, Eddie will punch Leonard up. He think he hard, but who's seen Leonard fight? I reckon, yeah, Leonard will remind me of, for example, Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Hairline. He critiques everyone. And then his footage got leaked of him trying to box. Stephen A. Hairline is exactly how most trolls box. They can't box a lick. Yeah, that's just the bottom line here, I'm afraid. They can't box a lick. Just like Stephen A. Hairline can't. And I've got a feeling Leonard Snouterby going to be the same. He good at woofing. And I got the bottom line, yeah. Most people who talk about the street can't fight. When someone says, oh man, I'm from the street, I don't play that, that basically means that you can't fight. Do you understand? Because I don't understand what the street's got to do with anything. Oh man, I'm from the street, so you know I've got hands. No, you're from the street, so I know you're a punk. Yeah? Because people who've got hands just say, listen, let's get it. About it. Why would you need to bring in your street cred? Old ass. Imagine being 65 years old talking about street cred. Oh man, I'm from the streets and my name Leonard and I got a big snout and big snout have an ass. Anyway, Eddie, he stay on Leonard Noserby's neck right now. Eddie up right now. Eddie feeling himself after getting some ratings about the sparring. No doubt. Eddie, Triller, send the check, send the contract. Start putting pressure on some of these funny styles. Yeah, start calling some of these guys out because everyone thinks Eddie's sweet and he is sweet. To me, he's sweet, yeah, but to most of you, man, he's not sweet. 100%. To the YB, he's sweet, but anyone else, to Leonard, listen, to Leonard, there ain't nothing sweet about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has got a date with that big snout of his. You best believe that as well. Eddie gonna treat Leonard like a knockoff LA cosmetic surgeon. He gonna fix that snout of yours all the way up.